Hello and welcome back to our message from our divine compassionate guides. Thank you as always for joining me. Today I'm choosing from the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. With these cards, they're actually divided into 5 different suits. So let's find out what card we have today and what suit it is. Ooh, it's beautiful. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. As I always recommend, take a deep breath in and allow yourself to get centered, letting go of anything you don't need. You'll be gazing at the card if that feels appropriate as we clear our mind. And we're open for our message for today, the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. This is actually an action card. So we'll have some guidance on some physical actions, and energetically these cards are here to prompt us for some sort of movement. So we are to get out of our head and often into a physical action. So let's learn all about this action card. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You're being tested, initiated because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiation requires that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. I'm going to read that again. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of security, of safety, of depth, of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it's through the seemingly hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon, you will be blessed with the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. And your Work Your Light action is your rite of passage. It is time to cross the threshold. Take another deep breath in. And when you're ready, let that exhale gently go. Allow yourself to stay focused on the message that was for you today. This seems very appropriate to the energy we're in. We are in the midst of some gigantic change in our culture, in our society. It's a shift. We're shifting from one age to the next, and we're probably going to feel a lot of emotional turmoil, loss at the systems that are breaking down, grief, and devastation. But once we get through this hard part of breaking down this culture that is broken and sick, we're going to be able to move forward and take that sacred voyage to where we're supposed to be and begin to be the people we truly are and have always been. The awoken spiritual souls that have been put to sleep and sedated by this culture. You are the initiation. It is the rite of passage, and it's time for you to cross that threshold. What scares us, and when we lose it all, brings us our biggest and most powerful strength. Have a beautiful day. Until tomorrow, Namaste.